About to pick something up I think you're gonna like. I'm up here at True Prep. They do FFL transfers, and I usually get all of my prepping gear here, but today we're picking up a gun. Let's check it out. Got my SPR from Joint Force Enterprises and took it out shooting the past couple weekends. I'm gonna save you. I know a lot of shooting videos can get a little boring. You're just literally watching somebody pull the trigger. So I'm gonna put all that at the end of this video if you are interested. I will tell you, at 100 yards, this thing did under ½ an inch. And at 200 yards, granted we had a little bit of a breeze that day, it was like 9 miles per hour, did 1.37 inches at, it was just under 200 yards, 192. Absolute blast to shoot. This, we couldn't believe how accurate it was. Let's go over some of the things that I have on this and some of the things that it comes with. So right off the bat, I have fixed a Nikon black. This is the X1000, and this is the 6-24x50. Took this on my elk hunting trip. I absolutely loved it. The rifle I used for the elk hunting trip I had borrowed, so I gave that back, had this left. Perfect on this application. This is the 18-inch version. Joint Force also makes a 14.5 inch and a traditional, more standard 16-inch, and you can get your choice of furniture on there. I chose the BCM furniture. They also have the option for Magpul furniture. Some of the other things on here, and I'm going to roll in some close-ups so that you can see them, is the trigger is Trigger Tech 4.5-pound combat trigger. It has a Geisley Maritime bolt catch. The ambi safety is from Radian Weapons. It's the Radian Weapons Talon. Has a QD end plate. The upper and the lower are custom billet, and they are very nicely molded. As you can see in some of these pictures here, the upper receiver flows perfectly with the contours and lines of the handguard. So I really like the attention to detail. This does have an 18-inch 416R stainless 5R rifled barrel. It's got a BCM Mod 3 charging handle, a Silencer Co. ASR brake, which I will say, if you're standing next to it, you're going to feel it. It puts that percussion off pretty hard. And a Griffin Armament M2 backup iron sights. Now, I had never seen these iron sights before. These are pretty awesome. They're very low profile, but yet I feel like they're still rugged enough to take some abuse. I put an Atlas BT10 bipod on there. One other thing, it does have a Geisley Super 42. It's the buffer spring and an H1 buffer. Now, the first time that I took this out, we had some reliability issues, and you will see a little bit of that in the footage. It was just over 20 degrees that day, and when we first got the rifle out, it shot flawless. We shot about 10 rounds, and then we went down range, checked the targets, put new targets up, came back, did some other things, and when we went to shoot our next set of rounds, it started failing to cycle. Like it just would, sometimes it wouldn't eject, sometimes it would eject, but it would short stroke and it wouldn't load another one into the chamber. And we just really were kind of puzzled what was going on. Like I said, it shot perfect when we first got it out, but after that rifle was out for about 30 minutes and it cooled down, I think that spring just got too cold and rigid, and it was not allowing it to cycle. We swapped another one in there, it was fine, and in the second time we went out to the range, which was just today, I had a more standard spring in there, and it ran perfect all day, and it was still in the high 20s. I've reached out to Joint Force about, they are in contact with Geisley, and we're going to kind of see what comes of that. But that Super 42, probably not good for sub-zero or below freezing temperatures. The thing that attracted me to Joint Force from the beginning was their Hydro Dip coatings. As you saw in some of those close-up pictures in the beginning, this is the black multicam, and it is stellar. I mean, really, really nice job on the Hydro Dip. In fact, they're the ones who did my Remington TAC 14 shotgun. I really liked what they did there, and then when I saw this, got me interested in this, and I asked if they could put the same coating and match them and all that, and they did. So just so you know, I did pay for this rifle. This is not a free gimme that they sent me in order to review. I did actually pay for this, and I'll post a link in the description below. Let me tell you this. The price of this rifle is, at the time of filming this video, is $2,500. Now, for a lot of people, that's cost prohibitive, and I get it. But if you want to get that kind of accuracy, there are certain things that you're just going to have in a rifle platform. And if you were to go add up the parts for all of the stuff that's on here, you'll start to realize really quickly that's not all that expensive. And then when you throw in the Hydro Dip coating, which is about a $400 value, this thing really starts to show that that's a great price. $2,500. I have rifles in the safe that are well over $3,000, and I kind of like this a little bit more, I'll just be honest with you. This is probably one of my favorites at this time. So in just a second, I'm going to roll in some of that shooting footage and show you just how accurate this platform was. One thing, if you are interested in this, but there may be components that you would do different, I would say reach out to them. Because originally this was listed with Magpul furniture, and I just reached out and I said, hey, if I ordered this thing, can I get it with BCM furniture? They were like, yeah, absolutely, no problem. So if there are things that you're interested in, but you would maybe do different, reach out and ask. They're a very friendly group. I've had absolute best customer support from them whenever I've had questions, and it was a fantastic experience to order this, have a custom rifle made, and then to get it out to the range and just see how accurate it was. Now, for those of you who stuck around to see the actual shooting footage, let's get to it. Again, the JFR 15 from Joint Force Enterprises. This is the 18-inch SPR version. Absolute tack driver. Let's see how some of that shooting went. Thanks for watching. There we go. All right. Got on paper with some just cheaper regular ball ammo, and even at 100 yards, actually we're at 102, putting about a 1.5 to 2 inch group. We're going to try to tighten that up a little bit now with some of this match grade 77 grain from SIG. That was a good group. That was 5, right? Yep. All right, let's see. Get the camera down so you can see it. That is a 1/2 inch group right there. Easily inside 1/2 inch. Failure to feed. Again. It's the buffer.
Spring?
Oh, no, the spring. Yeah, it's the spring. We're back out at the range with the Joint Force Enterprises SPR. We did some shooting with this last weekend, and if I hold up the groups here, started out at about a 1 1/4 inch group, and after 4 rounds I got it down to a sub half MOA. It was 0.49 inch group, and we were using this SIG Elite Performance match grade. This is 77 grain. From Freedom Munitions sent us that, and they also sent us, since that last shooting outage, some of this Hornady Superior match and another 73 grain match ammo from Hornady. So we're going to give some of that stuff a try today. These groups were at 102 yards. We're also going to try to reach out to 200 yards and see how that grouping opens up. So let's go ahead and get some targets downrange and get set up. There we go. Yep. Okay, and some quarters down here. Let's see how we do with those. Still at 102 yards, and I'm going to shoot at the top left target out there. And today we also have a camera on that target. One inch high. Okay, all 3 of those are within an inch. Let's do 2 more.
It's about a half an inch from the center. Right on it. It.
I pulled that one. Felt it. Just underneath it. Blew it right off. All right, try to take that quarter off.
Yep. Okay, where's that quarter? There he is.
I did it in 3 shots. No pressure.
Sheesh. I'll take it off.
Damn it! I don't know if I'm gonna give you credit for that one. Get down close so you can see it.
Oh man, that's a hit.
No, I don't know, dude.
A hit's a hit. No, it was. Look beside it.
Hold on.
Look beside it.
Let's pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll give you that one.
See?
Nice. Here, you can keep that, buddy.
Where's yours at?
Dude, I obliterated mine. That's how I roll. There ain't nothing to see here.
It's all the way to the bench.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, 191.6. So close enough. All right. Let's go do it. Probably 1.5 inches again. Let's go check it out. All right. So, ouch. These are briars, but told you there were branches in the way. So, range is way over there. Target's back up here. And Let's go ahead and snap these off the rest of the way. It's hard to tell, but I think I may have got it. Yep, there it went. Either that or it just fell off that third shot. Pulled that one.
I really can't see that thing, but I think I'm down to the bottom right and left. Bottom left a little bit of it. Bird's laughing at me. I think I might be too low. One more, I think. That was dead center.
1.65.
Bad.
That's the better one that I've shot so far.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, it didn't even hit it. It just fell off.
Yeah.
Probably when I hit right there.
Mine probably too.
Oh, you
I probably chipped it a little bit.
And then your group was better. 1.37
Dang.
at 200 yards, or 192. Nicely done.
My old man eyes, I tell you.